Why do some projects use multiple programming languages? You may have seen a couple of GitHub repos with multiple different programming language in their technology stack. Now this tends to happen because different parts of the projects may be better suited to different languages. Or maybe that in some parts performance is just that much more important, so some extra special attention is required. For example, if we look in the FFmpeg package repository, we can see the majority of it is written in C. However, some parts are in assembly. You see, while C is actually a very performant language, it ultimately compiles down into assembly. And therefore it is still possible for the compiler to come in and introduce inefficiencies. So for very critical performance elements, it may make sense to write it directly in assembly to ensure you are getting the best performance. And you could just say, well, why don't we just write the whole thing in assembly then? Well, the truth is that most developers find C a lot easier to work with, which means they can just add features and solve bugs quicker than they would if they were working directly in assembly. And you can actually take this one step further and compile code from different languages altogether. And this is possible due to the linker step in most modern compilers. Now this does get quite complex, but if you're interested, CoreDumped has done a fantastic video on the topic. But just know it can be done, and sometimes it does make the most sense.